Welcome back to my channel. This week is not a room reveal, but more of like a general fix up of the house. We've been working on the snag list this week. Our builders are back, which this one is so excited about. She's missed them so much. She actually like loses it when they knock on the door. And our staircase is finally in, which I can't wait to show you. We're just kind of like tying up all the loose ends now with the build. I cannot believe it's been 4 months since the build finished. It really does take quite a lot of time to like put the rooms back, and just waiting on final things. There's been quite a few delays. Our staircase banister was so delayed, 97% there. So I'm just going to show you a few of the things that we've got up to this week. I'll show you what we've been working on the snag list, and also I'm just kind of making the house a bit cozier for winter because we are actually hosting Christmas this year for my family. So it's going to be 7 adults and 4 dogs. That's going to be fun. I just need to kind of put all the rooms back to host my family. So I thought I'd just show you what I'm doing with that. Should we show them? Should we show them? So this is the dumping ground, and we are going to turn it back into a really lovely spare room. Curtains, which I went and took to the dry cleaners and washed in their industrial machines a couple of months ago, have now been on Freddie's office floor for the last 3 months. I cannot believe this. These curtains have been on the floor and thrown around different rooms. We didn't lose a single curtain pole ring. I am so impressed with us because I was actually thinking I was going to get to this point and we wouldn't have enough. Okay, so they are desperate for an iron, but they're up. We have curtains again. Yay! So we can actually have people over and have a spare room. Okay, now I'm putting back the living room. We need the lounge back. It's getting cold. We want to put that fire on. So I'm just unrolling the rug, changing the lights. Well, my builder changed the light. I'm just putting the light bulbs in and getting it back to tip-top shape. And I'll show you actually very soon some of the stuff we've done in here. It's looking really good. My monster house clean is continuing. I'm just bringing like all the junk into this room, and then I'm gonna finally clean this room. However, before I clean this room, I am gonna sort our garden out because we are gonna have toasted marshmallows out there tonight. I ordered this fire pit, so I'm gonna set it up, I'm gonna pop the cushions out, and I'm just gonna go and sweep up all the leaves. Right, shall we? Winnie, what are you doing? So I'm actually working with Topcashback again, which is so cool because this is a service that I use so often when I'm doing my online shopping. Basically, Topcashback is a website that when you click through to the retailer that you're wanting to buy from their site, then you earn money back on your purchases, and it doesn't actually change the price of the item you're buying in the first place. So win-win. And whilst it is coming up to the Christmas season and Black Friday is around the corner when people tend to start their Christmas shopping, I thought I would drop in a little sign-up bonus offer that I've got going on at the moment for new members, where you can get a £15 sign-up bonus when you spend a minimum of £15 on a purchase through Topcashback. Topcashback has the best cashback rates. It also has over 5,000 brands listed on their website, and it's so quick and easy to use. I just save the tab in my browser so I don't forget to go through it when I'm doing online shopping. I literally buy everything through it. We used it so much during our home refurb when buying a lot of stuff for our house. I also book my flights through it as well, so airlines are listed on it. So many companies are listed on there, and one of the best things is once you start building up credit, there's no minimum credit amount you need before you can withdraw the money. I actually withdraw my money and convert it into air miles immediately, so it goes straight into that air miles account, which I love because then I can spend it on flights. So whilst working on this project, Topcashback asked me to think about what I'd want to buy during the Black Friday sales. Whilst I'm fully focused on prepping our house for my family coming to stay. So I have got to sort those curtains out in that spare bedroom. It feels like such an overwhelming task for me to take them down and iron them, so I'm gonna steam them. So I ordered a steamer. I went on to Topcashback and went through to AO.com, which is just such a fantastic website for supplying so many appliances, from large household appliances right down to like a handheld steamer. So I've left the sign up link below, and then I've also left a few instructions on how to go through the process of signing up and then getting the reward. So enjoy your shopping and let me know what you're buying at Black Friday. I have definitely got my eye on some other appliances as well. I think that appliances are one of the best value things during Black Friday sales, and everyone's thinking about upgrading stuff like that before Christmas, especially if they're hosting. Oh my word, this is amazing. The builders are coming today to do the snag list, which is all the tiny little jobs in the house that aren't finished. There's quite a few of them, and that's very normal in a build. It's just stuff that we've been walking around our house looking at, like the smallest things. I'm going to show you a couple now, and they will come back, do them, and then we pay the final bill, which the final bill can change depending on what you have as an agreement with your builder. So I think ours is about £3,500. Whatever you decide, you hold a certain portion of money back until you're fully satisfied with all the works. And basically, it can be however much you want, but make sure it's enough that your builder wants to come back and get it. Because a lot of builders won't bother, and they won't work on the snag list, and they don't want your 500 quid, they just want to walk away from that job. So it is important that it is enough money that they will return. Obviously I trust my builders, I know they'd return anyway, but just a tip there for you. So this is how minute they are. This is our shower in the main bathroom, and there is a tiny bit of grout missing here. My camera can barely focus on it, but it's just like grout missing. And we've got a couple over here as well, so they're gonna just grout this area again. Like, it's really, really minute stuff, but I think there's probably about 30 of those types of things on the list. Another one, just because we're here. I'm not gonna show you all of them because this will be an incredibly tedious video, but just they're gonna fill in this gap here. So I wrote out a spreadsheet for them, and they printed it off of everything, so they have each room, and then I've got a list of things per room, and they'll just tick it off as they go through the day. Okay, here is my dog modelling the beautiful staircase. Look at that metal railings. Oh my gosh, I love it. It is so Studio McGee. Let's just move this football out of the way because that is ruining my aesthetic. Thank you. We went for the oak pillar banisters and then black metal balustrades. I love it. I think it looks perfect against that creamy beigey greige on the walls, and then the taupey coloured carpet. It just complements the hallway so beautifully. So here's a little sneak peek for you. Another thing on the snag list was our builder just covered the boiler pipes that were sticking out below the cabinet that we have housing in the boiler. So it's just, they were super tall and it didn't look very nice. So he just put this MDF up, and now I'm priming it, and then I'm just going to paint it a kind of greyish white to blend in with those tiles. I definitely think that the greyish white works so much better there than using the putty white, which is on the walls here, because these are a cool white cabinet, and then we've got the kind of greigey tile. So I think putting in a kind of cream-based white like this would have just looked a bit awkward. That's just got grey primer and then one coat of the off-white-ish grey on top, which is Shetland Sweater by Valspar. It actually used to be the colour of the walls in our living room, but we've now painted them like this kind of colour. So yeah, I'm glad I kept that paint for like 3 years because it's finally come in handy. So I've been doing some laundry stripping today. I will pop the reel on like the screen here so you can see like the process. I am obsessed with it. Like, I do it to my sheets like probably like every 4 months. Don't do it all the time because it's quite intense cleaning, like it's a deep clean of your sheets. I spiraled into like a major deep clean, and I'm now cleaning the filter of my Hoover. Disgusting. You guys ever clean your filter from your Hoovers? Because I do not, and this is clearly like the 5 months of the build. I've got 2 on the go, and I've just popped the other one in whilst I clean this, and then I'm gonna Zaflora it. Look at this. I've already started cleaning it already, but gross. That is like mud from the build and dust. Ew. Oh my god, it's like non-stop. Now I'm gonna give them a good soak in antibacterial disinfectant along with my clothes. So Freddie's brother and his family are coming to stay for the weekend because it's our niece's birthday. We're taking her to this treetop adventure thing, which I'm so excited about. I love stuff like that. Anyway, just doing their room for them. We've given them the top floor, even though it is going to be our bedroom. We've got the adults, and then the kids can sleep out on an airbed in the office area, so it works when you're like hosting a family. And then they also have their own private bathroom, which is lovely. And I've just been doing the bed and it looks so good. Next week is the full reveal of this room, so I can't show you too much because West Elm still need to come and shoot it properly, and we'll style the room properly. I just wanted to show you the bedding because some of my cushions have arrived and they're so nice. So these are the neutral cushions that I picked up the other day in West Elm, and this isn't actually the bedding we're going with. This is my Piglet bedding from downstairs, and I just put it on obviously for our guests, but I did style it with my cushions because I just wanted to see how it looks, and because they're neutrals they go with everything. How beautiful is that, like, embroidery on that? I love it. And like as a standalone cushion, I probably wouldn't have ever gone for that. But when I was kind of styling them all in store on the beds, looking at what was going to work, I quite liked it with these ones. Let's just get them closer together. So yeah, that's your sneak peek. It's been such a nice weekend, and we're just finishing it off with a roast dinner that's in the oven and the first fire of the season. Oh, it's a good look, isn't it? We've made a few updates in this room, so I thought I would just sneak peek show you. I no longer have the pink chairs in here. I sold them and bought in West Elm the Viv swivel, which is this, and I got it in the white luxe boucle. I actually got this on X Display, so I got £100 off it, which is a really good thing with West Elm. They do X Display stuff for sale in store that you can just take home there and then, or obviously organise courier, and it's always massively reduced and it's available immediately. Sometimes the lead time on West Elm stuff is like 2-3 months for a chair, so if you are looking for something that's like instant, then check out their sample sales, X Display sales, which they share on Instagram, or if you just pop into store. So I got that little beauty, so happy with it. Because I plan on getting a green chair for here, but I've not ordered it yet, so kitchen chair sits here instead. Updated my shelf, my floating shelf. So I put on our shelf all our orange and yellow cookbooks, so it's more autumnal. And then Freddie's mum left us this little pine cone here when they came to stay when we were on holiday. So I thought that was really nice and autumnal as well. And then I've just removed some of the candle holders from there because it was looking a bit cluttered. My chicken is in the oven. Made a bit of a mess. Oh my word, yum. Roast dinners never ever look good on camera, but we have got super crispy roast potatoes, which I roll in flour before baking. And then obviously chicken. We've got carrots with thyme and honey mustard and a little bit of cider vinegar, truffle cauliflower cheese, and then roasted broccoli. Bon appetit. So we finally ordered a box for all the furniture for outside, all the cushions to go on the furniture, and it has arrived, and it's been sat in the rain for 3 days because none of us can be arsed building it, but we're finally doing it. It's for these cushions, garden cushions that just don't fit in the shed. So I've measured them so many times and done a layout with them that will hopefully fit in a box. Don't mind if I do. For once in my life, I didn't measure something wrong. Everything fits perfectly. Yeah, great.
That is good, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good. Well, that's it from me for another week. Thank you so much for watching another one of my vlogs. Don't forget that I have left the Top Cashback sign up link below. So if you are a new member, then you can take advantage of the £15 sign up bonus and enjoy your Black Friday shopping. And I will see you next week with another video. Bye.